Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lisa Taylor-Austin, licensed psychotherapist and expert witness. And today I'd like to talk with you about a technique known as gray rocking. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by a toxic relationship or person, this video is for you. Let's explore what gray rocking is, how it works, and then when to use it. It can be very helpful with people who have narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, and people who are just toxic in general and don't have any disorder. So first, what is gray rocking or gray rock? Gray rocking is a strategy used to disengage you from the manipulative or toxic individuals by becoming very uninteresting and unresponsive, just the way a gray rock is. So if you go out in your yard, at the beach, at the park, and you see a gray rock, it's pretty boring. It's not doing anything, and it doesn't look fancy and get your attention. This is what you want to do. The idea is to minimize emotional reactions and make it less rewarding for the other person, who's the toxic person, to engage with you. Toxic people get fuel, ammunition, and a charge out of getting you very upset and reacting emotionally. So the less you give them, the less they'll want to engage with you. So when should you use gray rocking? This technique is particularly useful in situations where you can't completely cut ties with the toxic person, like a difficult family member, a coworker, an ex-partner, especially if you have children together. It helps you protect your emotional well-being while maintaining necessary boundaries. Oftentimes with narcissists, we will tell people to please go no contact. But people often say to me, Lisa, I can't do that. We have children together. We have to speak about the children. This is when gray rocking is a time to use. It's a great tool to use in those situations. So now let's talk about how to implement gray rocking effectively. So here's some practical tips. Number 1, keep your responses short and neutral. Avoid sharing personal information or engaging in emotional discussions of any kind. 2, limit your emotional expressions on your face. Look boring. Practice maintaining a calm demeanor, even if the other person tries to provoke a reaction out of you. Another thing you can try is changing the subject. If the toxic person tries to draw you into drama, gently steer the conversation to neutral topics. The weather, a movie you watched, your favorite TV show, a book you're reading. Things that are going to be not emotionally charged and won't give the toxic person or narcissist any type of supply. However, it's important to note that gray rocking is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It can be challenging, especially if the other person escalates their behavior. If you find that gray rocking isn't working, it might be time to reassess the relationship and consider more definitive boundaries. And sometimes you might even come to the decision that you have to go no contact and not engage with this person again, ever. So gray rocking can be a really effective strategy for managing toxic people. You're managing them. By becoming less interesting, by looking like a gray rock, by sounding like a gray rock, they don't have the emotional charge and the emotional reaction and supply that they get from you. So by being boring, they'll want to interact less with you. And isn't that what you want? Thanks for watching today's video. Like and share, and come back for more videos in the future. Take care.